Welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. We have Tammy Becker with us. She is representative of the town council, and she is with Ward 4 and was elected last fall.
Correct, re-elected. This is my
Re-elected.
second term.
Yes,
ma'am.
Well, it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
It's nice to meet you, too. Yes. So let's dive right in. I want to give the mission statement for the town of Hilton Head. I don't know if a lot of folks even know what it is. It's the town of Hilton Head's mission is to promote the health and vitality of the community we serve through ethical and inclusive programs, policies, and actions. So with that lofty mission, how are you fitting in, and how are you, assimilating into this role, this term? How are you feeling?
Well, certainly my focus and priority has always been and will always be residents and quality of life, extending an open door and welcome mat to our visitors who most often at some point down the road become our own residents for Hilton Head. Right. And we welcome everyone to join us in this paradise here on Hilton that we call home. And so that has always been my first priority.
And that balancing, you have the residents and you have the tourists.
Correct.
And we need the tourists, and we love our tourists, but the residents and a lot of the tourists do, as you said, become residents. So it is a balancing act. It's tough. You all have a lot of heavy issues that you have to deal with on a daily basis. So we appreciate that so much.
Thank you. And it is a balance. There's due respect to absolute everyone, and we welcome. But when it boils down to it, we want to make sure that we preserve an island community where people do see themselves playing, living, and working in the future, so that continues for generations to come, as we've been so privileged to have.
Yes. Well, we're in the budget, the throes of the budget, which begins, the new budget for 2024 will start in, I think, July 1st.
July 1st.
So it hasn't been officially approved. That'll be early June. So, I was on the website, as I shared with you this morning, and I see all these different funds: the general fund, the debt service fund, capital projects fund, the stormwater fund, the Gullah Geechee Historic Neighborhoods fund, and then the housing fund. So, can you kind of give us just a quick overview of why it's important to have all these various funds and categories of dollars?
Well, one of the wonderful things that our town manager, Mark Orlando, has set forth is a very simple, in my mind, this has made it very simple to understand where your money goes to and how it's being used and allocated. And so from the general fund, as you might imagine, it's funds that we use on a regular basis. And from there, we obviously service our debt. And there are different categories of revenue that monies come into. To these various funds, and that's important, and it can be broken down. You should be able to see it on a dashboard that's provided also on the website, and I encourage everyone to go there. It's the best example, but broken down in the most easiest of terms, to be able to see where the money comes from, and where we are spending it in the future, and it's. And as you see the various funds, right, the capital projects fund, we had a workshop yesterday, in fact, for the budget on capital improvements. And within there, you will see roadways and pathways and parks and all of those things that make Hilton Head so special, and make us continue to make us safe.
Well, and the beautiful thing is that the website, as I was saying, is so easy to navigate. So all of this information is there.
Correct.
And his actually, Orlando's complete presentation that he did for the budget is on the website. So it's very transparent.
Yes.
That's very important to you, I'm sure, in Town Council.
It is very important to all of us on Town Council. It's particularly important to me, as you mentioned it. We serve the residents of Hilton Head Island, and it is your will that is to be worked through as we're discussing the budget and any other items that are coming before us. So you need to be able to reflect back and see how we are representing you.
Well, thank you so much for your service, Tammy. It's so nice to officially meet you.
Yes.
Tammy Becker, who is with Ward 4. on our town council for Hilton Head Island. And we'll be right back with more news. Don't go away. Thanks
Thank you
again,
so much.
Demi.
Yes.